third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Pats, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Just a beautiful fall night for football here in the Northeast as we are inside Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight, the final dress rehearsal, week 3 of the preseason. And we got a good matchup on tap as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New England Patriots. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you...
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Off the play fake. King, flush to his right. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Off play action. King sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try to pick it up himself.
Gibbs, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs punching it in from a yard away. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now King throwing to start the drive, escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Operating from the gun, King. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. How did he stay on his feet? Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 45 yards, and the Lions have taken the lead. So that CD, that was impressive. He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down. That's what we were taught. If you don't make the play, make him stop his feet so someone else can get there and tackle him. But not here. He just kept right on going.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Here's King on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Jonathan Jones on the tackle. A gain of 19 yards.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, King. Flushed out right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the second half, the NFL record for single-game rushing by a QB is certainly in sight.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Here's 2nd and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughing, defense.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. King on 1st down. Out to his left. And out of bounds right around the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
52 blaster.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. Shedding through the defense. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Lions.
Shot, 17. Hut, hut.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Let's go now.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. King now throwing to start the drive. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
First down, Lions.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
10 cycles. Hut.
Throwing again. King buying time to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Strike it. Strike it. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. King working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And the Lions, 1st down.
5, 97. Set.
Operating from the gun. King forced out to his left. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Detroit.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's their quarterback, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Set.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ready.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And quickly, they get to the line. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, look at that. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 115 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. Powers through him, shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
3-3. Jet. Ready.
Operating from the gun, King. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
17-yard line. And 8 yards pickup.
To throw is King. Throwing on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the bootleg, King. And in for the Lions, touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Fighting him off. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. He's got it. Touchdown. Khalif Raymond at 18 yards. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Hooker now on 1st down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action. Here's Hooker. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Hooker to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Pushing through the contact. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. 54 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. Down the left sideline. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, Those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
It's Madden NFL 24, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the reigning Super Bowl champs. Under the lights on Thursday night.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Detroit Lions. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these?
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Off the play fake. King, he'll buy some time right. There's the stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Shot, 17.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. 12 more yards there and another first down. Looking to throw. King dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Their mobile quarterback. 27 yards. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on the passing play, he's on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. A solid stiff arm. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Steps away to his left. Touchdown, Detroit. How about Off the play fake. Flushed out right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Off play action. King. They'll roll him out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Back to throw. King buying time to his left. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Operating from the gun. King. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here's King, operating from the gun. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. St. Brown from 4 yards out. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back from winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. King. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Back to throw. King. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
33 yards as his guys are able to extend the... The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready.
King, off play action, steps away. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. King forced out to his left. And he floats one there, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself,
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And in for the Lions, touchdown. St. Brown with career touchdown number 60. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. In the 2nd quarter and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this 1st half. Clearly was.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might... And got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. King now off the play fake. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
To throw is King, throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they... So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the 2nd half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Ready, ready. Clock, 10. Down.
Now King throwing to start the drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Off the play fake. King flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Back to throw. King. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Here's King on 1st and 10. Touchdown! James Mitchell. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. King throwing to start the drive. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. King now, off play action, escaping the pressure right. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. To throw is King on 1st down, flushed out right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Looking to throw. King. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Malone. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Back to throw again. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. A great play there. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Now King throwing on 1st down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Looking to throw on 2nd down. King. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Here's King on 1st and 10. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. King to throw on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. 25 yards. King now throwing to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
52 blaster.
To throw is King. Off the play fake. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
The previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stays.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout.
On third down, King.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 5. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now King, off play action. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he fends him off, escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Operating from the gun, King. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Operating from the gun, King. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Back to throw, King.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
Here's King off the play fake.
That is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
Pushing his way inside the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. King, off play action. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. King now on first down. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for Detroit, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the